What's good, cyberspace? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He seek the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery.
Disrespecting women, Lord.
Drake's respect towards women only goes so far. Even fans of the rapper admit.
How far do you want it to go? And how far does your respect for men go? See, women want to play this game. Dude, people's respect for certain people only goes so far, period. I guarantee that Drake has a lot of respect for Nicki Minaj. Why? Because she didn't let him fuck. Point blank. So the respect level is going to go higher for the women. I mean, he's been clamoring, trying to get at Rihanna, so he got a lot of respect for Rihanna. There are women that he respects. A lot of y'all bitches are just not respectable.
That it pains them to say it, his persona and actions are in direct contrast to one another. Megan Hunt wrote on a
Lick a Pickle, shout out to Lick a Pickle. He says, last year when your TikTok was viral and you was in a sand pit, people were commenting your location in the comments. Exactly. And I'm telling you, if y'all niggas want to, I'm not trying to incite no shit, and I love you guys, but hey man, y'all gotta chill out.
Affinity magazine that you listen to his music and develop this picture in your head of a man who will think you're pretty without makeup, someone who thinks you deserve better friends, someone who still calls his mom regularly. But
dude, you don't know how frequently he calls his mom. Get the fuck out of here. And also, yes, Drake is going to tell you what you want to hear. That's what your male best friend is doing too. They're so full of shit.
But at the same time, he's slut-shamed and spoken as if women owe him something for his nice guy persona too. Megan uses plenty of Drake's songs as examples, like the lyrics, "I'm such a gentleman, you should give it up for me." One lyric that especially got
well, don't women want everything from a man without doing nothing? You ask him, what do you bring to the table? I am the table. So if Drake is willing to fly you out, hold your hand, open the door for you, give you Birkin bags, all this type of shit, spoil you, and then you don't give him no pussy, I mean, that's some bullshit. And that's his problem. That's his problem. He tricks on women. He needs to stop playing that game. That's an issue on his part for sure. I don't condone that behavior, but at the same time, he wants something for something. Drake is exchanging something to these bitches. It is a privilege to be in his presence for these hoes, okay? And they treat it as a privilege as well. So he's exchanging that privilege to be with him for the ass, point blank, because you're going to take pictures in the OVO studio and you're going to act like you clouded up and popping. Yeah, nah, I need to fuck that to in order to make it right. So yes, Drake wants something for something. Go figure. Women want something for nothing. So who's really in a worse predicament? That bitch wants everything from Drake, wants him to end his polygynous lifestyle and stop what he's doing for her and give her the world and cuff her up. But she's not bringing anything but what another woman has brought.
Under people's skin was the one from Certified Lover Boy where he raps, "Yeah, you say that you a lesbian, girl. Me too." Now, I know...
Bruh. Reaching. Dude, and he's not the first person to say that. That's just like a fucking witty bar. Girl, you say that you a lesbian, me too. I think he said it like that or some shit. Dude, who gives a fuck? All he's saying is he likes girls. Dude, come on.
Know what you might be thinking. Those are song lyrics. It's just a song, and frankly, better than a lot of things that have been said about women by rappers before.
Oh, now she's coming after the whole hip hop. And we all know that we have critiques of hip hop. My thing is just I don't like when people act like, hip hop isn't a problem. I love hip hop and I know it's a damn problem. Shit. But if you're acting like, oh, well, hip hop has not influenced people to slide on ops, then you're just full of shit. I love hip hop and I know how dangerous it can get in this hip hop shit. Okay. So I'm not the guy who's saying, oh, yeah, let's stop all hip hop. I'm just saying, stop doing what you're actually rapping about. But we know that's the appeal of hip hop, right? So it's kind of an unsolvable issue. But at the end of the day, like, come on, dude, you're picking apart his lyrics and you're trying to say, oh, he's doing this because and he's a lesbian, me too. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here. That was a lighthearted bar that you could find from Drake. Seriously.
Joking around saying, haha, I'm a lesbian too.
Shout out to Making Her Crazy. He said her videos sound hyper hypocritical. Yeah. I mean, shit, it's rappers who said, yeah, I'm a dyke, whatever.
Sure, it may be insulting for some, but
you have women saying that they're men and men saying that they're women. And all Drake said was, oh, I'm a lesbian, me too, ha ha ha. But women are seriously saying, like I reviewed with that Kendra G video, she seriously said that she was a man and she transitioned to a man. And then you have men who are seriously believing that they're women, and you have no problem with that. Dude, this woman's full of shit.
Others think this isn't worth reaming him for. Like, it's just not worth the criticism. But fine, what about calling the mother of your child a fluke? Drake had a child with Sophie, a former porn star, and
she's a fucking porn star. That's why it was a fluke. He fucked up and nutted in her, and she does not look that good. Like, she looks good in this picture, but she don't look that good. In other pictures that I've seen, dude. I mean, that was a fluke. It was an issue. That made us question Drake's gangsta, especially since he ain't had a bitch do the plan B. So now he had to learn and put hot sauce in that damn condom.
Essentially hid his son's existence from the world. Not only did
dude, who cares? Because he didn't want his son to be in the fucking spotlight. Okay, never mind. She actually looks good. I was thinking about another bitch. She's hot. She's hot. But I mean, at the end of the day, look, she's happy. She got what she wanted out of Drake. She's the only bitch ever to get a child out of him. That's a W for her. This is not an L. Yes, it was a fluke. He impregnated a porn star. That's not P. That's not playa. He broke the playa handbook. He made a mistake. Yes, it's a fucking fluke. You have middle-aged women. Oh man, my first child was an accident, honey, but I still love you, baby. And they tell their child that. Meanwhile, she's talking about, oh, well, Drake said it was a fluke. And dude, get the fuck out of here.
His representatives call Sophie a liar before Drake himself confirmed the child Adonis.
Yeah, because these hoes be lying. He didn't know. He didn't have the DNA test back. He knew he fucked her. But she's a fucking porn star, so he's figuring, yo, she's probably fucking way more guys than me.
Was actually his, but then in his album Scorpion, he had the nerve to refer to her as a fluke. The exact lyrics are, baby mama fluke, but I love her for who she is. The thing is...
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? The bitch was a fluke. He didn't mean to get her pregnant. And he said he loved her for who she is, whether she did porn or not. And hopefully she's not doing any more porn. I'm sure he retired her. But he wants the best for his son. And he's already fucking light-skinned. He's a light-skinned ginger. Like, shit, I don't fucking know. Bro, the only thing that protected him from getting these jokes, I mean, he's a really cute kid. But if he, is the money. Okay, because if he was not going to the best private schools that money could buy, if he was going to a regular public school, like a predominantly black public school or some shit in the States, nigga, the porn star jokes would be going off. If Drake never became Drake and he was a Malcolm, okay, if Drake never became Drake and he just stayed a Malcolm, a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man, because Drake, I guess you could say he got a baby face, but I mean it's not like he's in the best of shape. So I would say that, from my analysis of his face, I mean, I guess I would say he's probably above average attractiveness, but it's not like he's just like the hottest guy, like he's just got some chiseled, synchronistic face. Like, it's not like that. So obviously, his clout in the music and the fame makes him look more attractive. And then his quote unquote creative hairstyles. Some people say that he's jacking somebody's style or whatnot, but I don't really know. I don't look into it that deep, but I mean, come on. She was a fluke. If in reality, his son would have been the butt of every joke if he was at a public high school or any type of public elementary school. Hell, these little niggas is watching OnlyFans because their classmates are getting on OnlyFans early. Their classmates getting on TikTok and doing the lead funnel into their OnlyFans.
It's not as if a lot of reputable sources are reporting on the topic. I'm sure there are fans that may say this wasn't intentional or it was exaggerated. Yet, I would have to assume that someone as big as Drake has a team of producers and musicians working on his tracks. There's no way that this was only heard once.
Nobody said it was a fucking accident. Dude, get the fuck out. Of course he meant it. Yes, it was a fluke. It was an accident, baby. It was not planned.
By him, approved, and then sent into the world. People heard this. He and his team heard this multiple times, heard it, and then said, yeah, we're good with it. Let it
Yeah, it was a good bar. So what?
go live. But it gets worse, because on the same album, he sampled some incredibly famous women singing, only for the songs they're featured in to be, well, critical of women. In the song Emotionless, he rapped, I know a girl whose one goal was to visit Rome. Then she finally got to Rome, and all she did was post pictures for people at home, cause all that mattered was impressing everybody she's known.
Dude, that's literally every bitch. I mean, what did he say that was wrong? That's literally the facts. That's literally what these chicks do. They do it every day on Instagram. What are you talking about, bro? A lot of these chicks talk about live in the present, live in the now. The first thing that they do, pulling out their phones and taking pictures.
I know a girl whose one goal was to visit Rome. Then she finally got to Rome, and all she did was post pictures for people at home, cause all that mattered was impressing everybody she's known. If Drake wants to make a point, that's fine, but why did he need to sample Mariah Carey's song Emotions on it?
What? Because the producer 40 thought it was a hot, dope beat, period.
Obviously, I cannot speak for Mariah Carey, but it sure doesn't seem like that's what her lyrics were intended for. It just feels a bit disrespectful to the—
Guess what? She cleared the damn sample. Do you know how the music industry works? You think he could just sample Mariah Carey and not give her credit? No, she cleared the fucking sample. Stop it with this. Oh my gosh, she's so disingenuous. Mariah Carey and her team cleared the sample. And you know Mariah Carey, she's particular about her shit. She don't go nowhere unless they got 30 lights set up and a whole makeup crew, you know, giving her a touch up. Mariah Carey cleared the sample. She thought it was okay. She probably thought it was a dope lie. She probably thought it was a dope song. So if Mariah Carey liked it, I love it.
The original artist, to the intent of the song Emotions itself. Now, he also samples Lauryn Hill from her track X Factor on his song Nice for What. The music video of the song
Also, the track was approved. Also, the sample was approved. What is she talking about? What's she talking about? Cyrus Cherry says, stop it. My dream is to visit the royal family's home, Buckingham Palace. Gen Z, please do a stream about polygamous relationships. I not only believe in polygamous relationships, but I think it's unnatural to live without them. Yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah, we can do that.
Song has a lot of women in it. Issa Rae, Misty.
And I could understand traveling and taking pictures, but I mean, come on, guys. I mean, the women are taking pictures of the food. They taking pictures of the beach. They taking pictures of I mean, they're probably taking, and you know, they don't just take one picture. They're taking like hundreds of pictures and then using the best one. Like, dude, come on. They're taking pictures of their ass on the beach. They're showing their ass. And they're only posting like 1% of the pictures. So most of that time that they're used taking pictures, they could just be more efficient, get one picture of each thing that they want to get. But no, they're taking hundreds of pictures, taking multiple minutes, adding up to hours that are lost on that trip, taking pictures. And I get taking pictures for sure. But at the end of the day, are you going to be present or are you going to be still on the internet, you know, trying to flex for people back home?
Copeland, Rashida Jones, Olivia Wright, and many, many more, which is awesome, right? Which is great, of course, until he just kind of calls them hoes throughout the whole song. Refinery29 argues that Drake was trying to act
Quote it. Where did he call them hoes, bruh?
like a hero or a savior towards women just to make himself look good. The song made headlines like, I don't need Drake's feminist anthem Nice for What? It won't fix hip-hop's misogyny problem. So
Look, okay, yes, hip-hop has a misogyny problem. Sure, okay? But there are, like I said, it's just lyrics. There are problems in other fields. I think OnlyFans has a misogyny probably, but guess what? They're still busting it wide open. Okay? They're still busting it wide open. And y'all trying to destigmatize sex work, but you can't have sex work without misogyny. They go hand in hand. Cooley 410 says, niggas love talking about poly relationships, bro. You're literally seeing that play out in real time. Only 20% of men having all the women while the other men are high and dry. Yeah, you're right.
Some didn't call Drake's new hit a feminist anthem, but said that most of his songs are sad fuckboy anthems instead, which is great.
Which is great. She just like shitting on men. Who cares? All the bitches want to suck his dick. Dude, all these women, like, for one, I don't know what she looks like, but I would assume that she's not hot. All the women that she's talking about, oh, misogyny problem, Drake. Dude, you got women who are eating Drake's ass. They're giving him a rim job. They fucking want him, point blank.
Articles questioned if Nice for What would redeem him, while some praised it for being wholesome and marking a new era for feminist Drake. Again,
yo, shout out to Carlton with the $5 Cash App. Yo, that's some real shit, bro. Carlton's a real nigga.
I do not know Drake personally. I don't know his intentions. Maybe they were pure here. I personally just find it hard to believe that he was really all that invested and careful about how he rapped about women when he literally called Sophie a fluke in the same album.
Well, you don't hear Sophie saying shit. She ain't said a goddamn thing. She's put the fuck up. Let me repeat. She is put the fuck up.
Not to mention, he doesn't exactly treat all women the same either. Yes, he did jump on the opportunity to sample Mariah Carey for a track, but on another one of his songs, he used his ex-girlfriend's voice without her permission. According to Erica Lee, his ex, they agreed to work on the song Marvin's Room and split the proceeds. She was asked to record the song's hook and monologue, and Drake even acknowledged how important Lee's contribution was, texting, "You basically made that song." But for someone who basically made it, Drake seemed pretty hesitant to give her proper payment and credit. Drake insisted that he didn't promise her anything, and though some tabloids suggested that the lawsuit was settled, there's nothing else really said about the case.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.